First Book of Meqabyan, chapter 11. Armon has perished, and its fortress has been destroyed. God brought judgment upon them, according to the evil works of their hands. Those who worship idols in Edom and Zebulun will be humbled when God comes. Who will defend those who continued in their evil from youth to old age? Because of their idols and wickedness, Sidon and Tyre will mourn. Because they practiced sin, deception, and corruption and worshipped idols, God will bring judgment and destroy them. They did not remain faithful to the commandments of their Creator, and the children of Judah will also suffer. They continued in wrongdoing, even killing prophets and rejecting the righteous, because they did not follow the commandments and worship of God. Their sin, especially that of Jerusalem, will be revealed at the time of resurrection. At that time, God will examine them with his wisdom and justice. He will judge and destroy them for all the sins they committed from youth to old age, for they never turned away from them. They will go down to the grave and become dust, like their ancestors, who also lived in sin. And at the resurrection, God will bring judgment upon those who broke his law. It will be judged against them, as Moses said. Their ways have become like those of Sodom. Their people are like Gomorrah. Their laws are corrupt, and their actions are evil. Their teaching is like a deadly poison, like the venom of serpents that destroys. That is the end of chapter 11. First Book of Maccabees, chapter 12. O children of Jerusalem, your sins are like those of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is the judgment that was spoken by the prophets. Your punishment will be like theirs, for your ways are rooted in adultery and pride. You lack humility and mercy. Instead, you shed innocent blood, robbed others, and forgot your Creator, God. You did not know your Creator. You delighted in your evil works and idols, and you gave yourself over to corruption, even unnatural acts. Your minds were blinded and your ears deafened, so you would not understand truth or follow God's will. Your ways became like those of Sodom, and your people are like Gomorrah. When your deeds are examined, they will be seen as poison that destroys, rooted in corruption from the beginning. Your thoughts are fixed in sin, and your bodies are given over to evil. There is no good found in your ways. Even when correction came, it led only to further corruption. You became people who turned away from God, given over to destruction. You became a dwelling for evil, following practices of idolatry. Even within the house of Israel, you worshipped on mountains and under trees. You sacrificed your sons and daughters to demons who do not know good from evil. You shed innocent blood and poured out offerings to idols, like the corrupt practices of Sodom. You glorified false gods and offered sacrifices from your flocks, delighting in the deception taught by demons. You forgot your Creator, the one who fed you, raised you, and sustained you from youth to old age. Therefore, I will judge you at the time of resurrection, because you did not return my law or live according to my command. Your dwelling will be in Gehenna forever. If your idols were truly gods, let them rise with you and save you when I bring judgment upon you, because you defied what is holy and corrupted my dwelling. I will bring this judgment upon you. You are called my people, the dwelling place of my name, yet you brought shame upon it. You claimed to belong to me, yet you did not fear me or obey me. You were led astray by others and turned away from me, serving idols that neither feed nor clothe you. You sacrificed to them, ate their offerings, and shed blood for them. You burned incense to them and obeyed their commands. You even sacrificed your own children and took pleasure in your evil deeds. Woe to you on the day of final judgment. Woe to your idols that you love, for you will descend with them into Gehenna, where the worm does not die, and the fire is never quenched. Woe to you, O Jerusalem! You have abandoned your Creator and turned to other gods. I will repay you according to your deeds, because you rejected my word and refused to do what is right. You broke your covenant with me. I will not quickly save you from the suffering that comes upon you. Because you did not obey me, I will judge you. Though I honored you as my own, you did not remain faithful. As Sodom and Gomorrah were separated from me, so you have separated yourself. And just as I destroyed them, so I will judge you, for you have followed their ways. They had no fear of God from youth to old age. They delighted in evil and were satisfied in sin. Their hearts were filled with greed, arrogance, and corruption. Therefore, God destroyed them completely, their land and their people, leaving nothing behind. Because they persisted in sin, they remained in destruction until the day of final judgment. And you will have no excuse when judgment comes. For your works were full of sin, greed, adultery, lies, and corruption. You were honored, but you humbled yourself through sin. You were chosen, but you gave yourself to evil. Therefore, I will bring judgment upon you, according to your deeds, because you did not obey my word or keep my commands. I will bring full judgment upon you on the day of reckoning. You will be judged with them. Woe to Sodom and Gomorrah, and woe to you, Jerusalem, for you will be judged together in the fire of Gehenna. You will descend together into the place prepared for you, a place with no escape. Woe to all sinners who follow these ways, but the righteous who keep my commands will inherit what the wicked gathered and will share in abundance. The wicked will weep and will be filled with sorrow because of their sins. Those who keep my word and walk in my commands will receive blessing and honor before me. They will enjoy the richness of the earth and enter the garden, the dwelling place of righteous kings who walk in truth. That is the end of chapter 12.